Hello,
Welcome to the Amateur American F1 podcast.
and with your hosts, Tanner and Patrick.
Yeah.
And we're here for Silverstone, or Stone. I just
Yep.
feel like those Brits would say stun.
I know.
We were supposed to record before the race, as we usually do, but, notice. But, yeah, we scrapped that once, and now we're recording after the race, and something tells me
New beginning.
I should pick Leclerc.
Leclerc. I'm going to be Leclerc.
Yeah.
I'm going to do, what? Oh, dude, that always throws me off. I'm going to be Alonso because he did a good job today.
Alonso.
I was surprised. He's really been pulling out a lot of stops lately.
Yeah, unfortunately, the car is not amazing.
But the drive, that he has is just...
Yeah, great driver, great time.
And, we've never seen him before, really. So this is the first we're getting used to him.
Yeah, never watched him. But, yeah, the race. What a podium, right?
I know.
Anyone see that coming?
No.
Did you see that?
I did vote on the F1 poll on Reddit. I was like, someone else is going to take the podium, which I guess almost happened. What are you doing?
It's you.
Yeah, I wish I do.
It's fine. Let's save the settings.
But yeah, I don't know. Good race. For the most part, it was really crazy to watch Hamilton shave off his time. He really drove that one out.
It's definitely earned the victory. The controversial first lap, maybe we'll talk about it, but regardless, it was pretty cool that Hamilton won the home GP with the full stands, and he had a 10-second penalty. He was in P2 at the start, and yeah, he pulled it through.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
well-deserved victory.
I agree, and I think there's nothing wrong with him celebrating. Nothing at all.
I know there was some controversy by Verstappen,
which honestly, I kind of got too deep into it because I kept reading comments and shit on
kind of got into an echo chamber.
Yeah, and it's just everyone's saying sportsmanship. I'm just okay, he's fine. Verstappen, that was a huge crash for sure, but he got out of the car. And
he was fine. They literally kept repeating it over and over that he was just going for a check.
Yeah.
He probably didn't even want to go to the hospital.
Yeah. And then, I don't know, his whole message that he's, his Instagram posts or Twitter or whatever, where he's very unsporting to watch it, celebrations from my... It's dude, it's not all about you.
Yeah. But at a certain point, he is a pro athlete and he's good, so he's going to have an ego.
Yeah. And then, Christian Horner, let's just get into it. I think if it happened to... If Hamilton got knocked out by Verstappen...
We wouldn't see this.
No, it'd be the same shit.
You think so?
Yeah, Toto would be he'd be... Because they just turned it into, a politics game, Horner's just saying, that was a very dangerous crash, that was very dangerous, he's trying to get into it. He's we need to, Hamilton should be suspended or have, a grid penalty or something. He's just trying to get an advantage because Red Bull had a shitty race, but it's just really annoying, and then all the fans and comments and all that just amplify.
Well, yeah, and they don't know fully what they're talking about. Neither do we. Oh, Leclerc fastest. Dude, what's up with his left eye?
Yeah, dude, he's cross-eyed. Holy shit. All right, F1 2021. We also got to talk about this game. I played it.
It's getting better.
Yeah, I've gotten used to it.
But they definitely got rid of a lot. I like how fast the loading times are. That's a big plus for me.
Yeah.
Especially within the race, because that was so annoying how even within the same track, it would still take forever to load.
Yeah. But, as we were talking about the other day, they did remove some modes,
Hold up. Yeah.
That's fine. That's our controllers. They added sounds to. We could turn it off, but
It'll probably get fixed next episode. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of like weird quirks that we haven't really figured out exactly.
Damn, dude, Verstappen, dude, I'm gonna crash him out. But yeah, dude, that was a really cool race. Also, Leclerc, dude, poor guy, stuck with the Ferrari, but man, did he?
Yeah, I mean, I think he did a good drive. I mean, he saw an opportunity and he took it, and he basically made as much out of it as he could. Because at the end of the day, his engine was dying on him, really.
Yeah, dude, it's so funny because like they just kept saying like engine mode 10, engine mode 10, engine mode 4, engine mode A. Like they were making him change.
And like
modes.
Even the sound you pointed out, like you could hear like the engine just like limping by.
Oh. Almost pulled a Verstappen there. Just kidding. Yeah, no. Shame, but I mean, at least he got it. And the constructors and drivers, like, it's tight.
And that's what we want. I mean, this is exciting. This is what everyone really wanted.
Yeah.
Because if Verstappen had run away with that, I mean...
Yeah, it would just be, like... it needs to go back and forth. Like, if Verstappen just becomes the new Hamilton, like, what's the point? But I don't see that really happening, and I think it's good that it's going back and forth. And maybe, Verstappen getting knocked out isn't the best way they could have won, but saying that, like, he can't celebrate or that it's unsportsmanlike when it's just, like, a racing incident, like, it's just over the top.
I mean, he'll probably come to, like, step that back a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. I personally, not that my opinion matters at all anyway, but, like, I just thought, like, him posting about it after he got out of the hospital.
Waste of energy.
Yeah, it's just like...
Focus on the next race.
He doesn't have to publicize that. Like, he's just... Yeah, and then it turned into a whole media thing. And I'm not gonna lie, I got sucked into it, and I was, like, really, like, annoyed just reading all those comments.
Yeah, man. You let it get to you.
I did. And then I put my phone down and took a nap, and here we are recording the podcast. But the sprint race was this weekend. What did you think, Patrick?
I liked it. I did. It was fairly interesting. Like, we got to see... Alonso. Even Alonso was pushing it during the sprint, too. That was fun to watch. And then, there was a little bit of action, wheel-to-wheel action. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I just did what Hamilton did, but I got paid for it. No, yeah. It was really cool. Like, I do think that for the more experienced drivers, it is good because, like, Alonso and Vettel, who have race experience, even though their cars aren't necessarily the fastest, they still have a better opportunity to get a good position.
Yeah, definitely.
Although the controversy with Vettel and was it Nico Rosberg saying that the pole statistics should have its own category for sprint racing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I think it's true because Hamilton got the pole for the sprint race, meaning he got like the traditional fastest time, but Verstappen got the credit for pole position for the
and he's not going to get it
for the GP, even though he won that position from.
It's incredibly frustrating. I can understand where he's coming from there,
because it's like Hamilton, like it ruined some streak for Hamilton or something, and. As far as like the pole positions, like awards, but I do agree that it needs to be its own.
It should maybe be its own statistic, sprint qualifying statistics. That might just be like a kink to work out, but like, a little bit more interesting. It definitely wasn't a train. That's at least exciting. Yeah.
Right, racing Gasly here. Did Gasly? Oh shit! There he goes. Wonder what happened to him.
What about Gasly?
My AlphaTauri boys, they're not really... I don't know. They were doing really well at the start of the season, and now they're kind of falling back in the grid every race.
Yeah.
Apparently, because remember we were talking about, like, why did Gasly pit? Apparently he had a puncture. Oh. And he went from P8, P9, P8 down to, like, P13 or something. He did a good job trying to fight back, but... Yeah, no, that wasn't going to happen. And Tsunoda's doing well.
He is, like, for a rookie season, I mean, it's good.
His overall performance is improving, so he's adapting. Ricardo as well.
Oh, yeah, no, Ricardo raced really well today.
Norris was very quiet. There wasn't a whole lot of noise for Norris. Usually there is, but...
Yeah, I mean, I think McLaren did a good job, but, like, you know, nothing exceptional. But, like, they've been racing as good as they have been the whole season, really, it seems.
Oh, I see the track limits, yeah. And then Carlos Ferrari, yeah, doing pretty well. Still
definitely better than last year, but still not up to their
for sure
full potential.
It's really a shame because I mean,
I like the lineup.
I could only imagine how gutted Leclerc is, you know, after leading the race for like 52 laps and losing it at the very last like lap of the race. Like,
yeah,
it's got to be frustrating.
It's definitely brutal.
And especially for like a race win, like it's not even just a podium; it's like a win. So that's really a shame.
Oh yeah, I mean, definitely. When's the last race he won? I have no idea.
Did he win? He hasn't won one this year, I don't think.
Definitely not. He had the chance in Monaco.
He did. I kind of like
Monaco
that,
curse.
The
yeah,
Monaco
you love
curse.
that.
It's like the goat curse for the Cubs, or
yeah, you're obsessed with that.
It's just like it's so.
It's what makes sports. I think you already talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah, probably, but yeah, dude, it's just one of those things.
Oh yeah. Dude, I'm being so cautious around these curves, and it's definitely affecting my performance. It's like the handling is incredibly different in this game.
Yeah, like you really feel the rear end.
Yeah.
And then the braking is
The braking is different. The tires affect a lot.
Yeah, so let's talk about the game. We've been thinking about doing sort of like a Let's Play sort of thing where we play the story mode and then doing like maybe like a review or something, because when we first played it, we had a lot of opinions.
A lot to say.
Now
the dust has settled. There's a little bit.
Yeah.
Less. I don't know. I mean, the F1 sprint races, I mean, that's a big blow. I mean, just not the old cars, not even F1 2020 cars. That's dirty, I think. And they don't even have current F2 cars. They only have last year's F2 cars. That makes no sense at all. I think I understand maybe if you wanted to play as Schumacher in like both cars, but like I still think it's stupid.
Yeah, it's cut content basically,
and it's only going to get worse, huh? With this EA thing.
Yeah, the whole EA thing. I mean, with EA's funding, they should be having a lot more. The story mode, we played like the opening game, and you said that it's just kind of like they just kind of put you in scenarios that you have to like.
Yeah, that's what it seems like it's going to be.
Beat. So if it's like that, that might be kind of boring.
I think it might be kind of interesting, like as an addition, like
maybe.
I'm probably just gonna play my team again.
Yeah, I'd probably do that. But like, I don't know.
Even that lost its fun too.
Yeah.
After a while.
I feel like the best story mode would have been is probably like just have it like a normal F1 season, but like, you know, like those interview questions and stuff can change, and like
I don't know. I'm tired of the interviews personally.
Yeah, but it's like it could be kind of like an RPG in that way, where like that's how the story choices and story changes, the storyline changes.
Yeah, like an RPG
based off of your like performance. So like if you're always finishing P1, like you get some sort of treatment. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, yeah, more dynamic options. I mean, they can always do that later.
Yeah, dude, my front wing is screwed up.
I mean, I'm just in the back. Definitely something new to get used to. But yeah, I mean, I'm overall probably not going to buy the game. We actually split the game.
Yeah.
At least for now.
Yeah, wait for a deep sale or something.
That's the light review right there.
Yeah. So yeah, stick with 2020. There's more content.
Unless you really want something more accurate. But then again, you shouldn't be playing this game if you want something more accurate, I think.
Yeah. And it also really is kind of upsetting too, because I don't know if you talked about the classic cars, but like the 2010 Red Bull and the 2008 Vodafone and like all
that was super fun.
Classic cars from like the 60s and whatnot. Like they took those out too. So it's like, if you remember those events during the main story where you could go and like boost your claim or get some money for like doing a time attack or whatever.
Yeah,
and
gone.
And they put you in like a different car. Like, yeah, that's gone. And yeah, we'll see. The story's not looking the most.
Yeah, it's not looking super exciting.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's a game for you. You can't complain too much. Actually, I don't know.
And I was playing the multiplayer some earlier too, and it's pretty fun.
Yeah, because people are still trying to figure out the game a bit.
Yeah. The first game I played, dude, it was in Monza, and of course, fucking everyone just crashes immediately.
Is this a stop race?
Yeah, we should be pitting soon. Yeah, I'm gonna pit, dude.
They also changed. I don't know. I don't want to nitpick it, but like the missed content is that's a bummer. Like that should be there, or at least some kind of DLC or. I don't know, man.
One thing I did notice is that with the assisted pits, in the old game, it would always set you to the max speed limit of the pit, which is 60 miles per hour or something. But now, you're stuck at whatever you slow down to. So,
really,
yeah. So I'm stuck at 37, and you're stuck at 37, I think.
Huh. Yeah, that didn't catch me.
I noticed that. Unless the pit speed is 37, then I'm wrong.
But we're amateurs. We realize that's like a crutch we can't really use anymore. We're amateurs. But it is the Amateur American F1 podcast.
Yeah, but I mean, can't expect to know everything. Anyway, I feel like you listen to us because, we're a couple of guys that like F1,
Maybe you like hanging out with us.
Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. We'll see.
But, yeah, I mean, what else is, like, you remember, we don't talk about just F1 in podcasting here. We got a new, in case you don't know, this is the first podcast in person.
Oh, yeah.
It's an eventful momentous occasion. I don't fucking know.
Eventful monument. Yeah, finally moved out, living together in the flesh.
Yeah.
So it might change the dynamics. It'll allow us to edit and review in person.
And I think we're going to put more resources into just developing what the podcast could really even be.
Yeah.
Graphic design. Maybe even looking into getting on other platforms.
Yeah. But as of now, yeah.
You're along for the ride with us.
Yeah. All 5 listeners, if you guys even exist.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. And that's okay with me.
Yeah. So, I mean, you like to talk about the early Joe Rogans, which I've never listened to, but
they're not super great. I mean, you can tell they're definitely figuring stuff out. The first episode, infamously, just has them trying to figure out that they're recording. And, just what's going on. And they're high.
I should listen to that.
It's not as good as it sounds. I mean, if you want to be humbled, listen to it.
Or be inspired.
Be inspired. They will be humbled.
But yeah, regardless, we'll keep putting it out.
What? Are you laughing at a double entendre there or something?
Yeah, it just sounded weird.
We'll put out for you guys.
Yeah, we'll keep putting out for y'all, and hopefully y'all enjoy it, and it turns into something fruit. But I think we've talked to people about it, and they're like, "Oh, that's actually a cool, unique idea." Cause it's how many podcasts are there? There's, especially F1 podcasts. F1 is pretty niche, especially in America, and all the podcasts probably focus on history or tech or news, and it's just well,
Yeah, we can just mess around and
yeah, and
not just talk about F1,
playing the game, and playing the tracks with the GP weekends, like it's not a weekly thing as well. It's only on the race days. So we have to find something to do on the off season.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then like maybe if we develop a following, we could do like community events, like races and stuff.
Yeah.
Could really turn into something. I don't know. But I
well,
like
there are plans. So we'll tell you the other light plan. There's a plan to do like history of the teams, possibly. I know we said it's not history focused, but just some like intro videos. Maybe videos I wish I had seen when I was first getting into F1. Because like Drive to Survive does a good job of explaining things, but like it's hard to get an overview of like the teams and stuff just based on that. So
yeah.
Trying to work on developing some content like that. We'll see if it.
Woo!
Russell.
Yeah. No, that sounds good. Yeah, doing some video, like just video essays and shit. Is that what you mean?
I mean, not like a video essay, but like I guess a documentary.
Yeah.
Mini YouTube
shorts.
documentary.
Yeah, because
like the history of Haas or something.
And maybe that'll do something for us to turn us, from amateurs to like actual knowledgeable people. Because I'm sure, it is a crutch, and it kind of I can see it getting annoying. But this is only podcast 5, 6, 7.
I don't know which number we're on.
I know we skipped one race because.
I mean, we've skipped a couple. I mean, you guys have probably not even seen half the episodes we've recorded. We've been recording like a lot behind the scenes, but that's the practice.
Yeah, there's a lot of unreleased content that will probably never ever see the light of day. But
maybe.
Well, some definitely not. Yeah, but as far as formatting, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind this.
Well, no, I was just gonna say, like, I like the idea of keeping it, no edits, no redos. I like that philosophy.
I mean, yeah, of course, an ideal podcast should not be edited, but I think in the early days, I'm down to do a little bit of editing, but only if necessary. I don't know. Wow, I mean, I'm walking on eggshells this whole race, because, like, I don't want to race my normal style here. It's just not going to work in this game, but fuck. You have to admit, with the maximum downforce, it's not maximum downforce, increased downforce, it adds a nice little cushion. It makes me feel, like, a little bit more comfortable in playing the game.
Yeah, the AI is substantially improved.
The AI was good, though, still, regardless.
I'm just saying, like, me racing the AI, like, right now, I'm racing Signs, and I'm actually having a pretty tough time.
I mean, that's good.
Like, the difficulty level is fun. Because, like, I don't know why, I don't know what it's like for Hamilton, but, taking the lead in the first corner and running that for 200 miles is boring as hell.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I was playing on 50, and that would happen regularly. The only thing that was interesting is, like, while that would be easy, if you were struggling in the back, you were sure going to have a hard time. But it was that balance, that imbalance, that made it weird for me, at least on my team. Because I would win races, and then I would just lose because I would mess up the start. And that's what, I mean, I guess it's all about the start, right? But
not necessarily. I mean, yeah, I guess.
But you, like, smoke them.
Oh, no! Oh!
Are you out of the session?
Yes.
Nice.
Holy shit. Dude, I crashed Carlos out. Holy
Whoa.
shit. Dude, there's a huge...
I'm going to need to see the replay on that
one. Up, dude. There's a huge pile up, dude. They got to red flag this race, dude. You're going to see it. You're going to see it.
Is it still there?
Oh, it disappeared. Damn it.
Damn, I wanted to see it. Yeah.
Yeah, we were stuck right there, dude. Me and Carlos, dude. Oh my god, I ruined it for Ferrari, dude.
Yeah, I see a lot of people are not in this race anymore.
Dude, Bonotto's gonna fuck
Maybe
me up.
I can get a point.
Bonotto's gonna fuck me up. Shit.
Yeah, it'd be really funny if you did stuff like this and then, like, you'd get the team manager reactions.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, obviously you probably can't license the actual managers, but I don't know.
Yeah, especially Bonotto, dude. Like, that's like a trademarked character.
He looks like a cartoon character.
It's really funny, like just the hair. I love Ferrari, but Jesus Christ, dude, I can't imagine being like a diehard Ferrari F1 fan from like the golden days, and then just seeing this shit. It's got to be rough.
Yeah. So when did Binotto join? Do you have any information on that or no?
I think, yeah, I actually think like he started out as like a race engineer. Or
that makes sense.
He worked with Ferrari for a while, and I think he was an engineer. And then I think the old team principal like resigned or something, like left, and somehow Binotto found himself as team principal, and he's clearly just not that great at the job. And honestly, it's like what I do love about F1 is how the principals are as much the face of the sport as like the drivers are. Because, like, you go on, like, Formula Dank or whatever, and, like, you'll see memes about, like, Christian Horner or Cyril or Gunther Steiner.
Well, Cyril no more, dude. They fucked him.
Yeah, poor guy. Or, like, Binotto. Like, people know the team principals, and, like, they're about as popular and famous and well-known as the drivers.
I think that's just the more you get into a sport. But, yeah, I agree. With the thing about Formula One, with the less amount of things to focus on, of course, you're going to get more attention on things like that.
Yeah. But, I mean, yeah, like, just, like, it's just funny, I think. And I guess, yeah, you're right, but it's, like, I don't know, there's not really many sports where, like, the coach, per se, is as vocal and as on the front page as, like, the team principals are.
I guess. Yeah, it's more like the owners, I guess.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of owners, I think it would be interesting to have Richard Branson in the fucking sport.
Dude, you keep talking about Richard Branson.
Uh-huh.
And I got a freaking ad. Also, shout out, I just told McLaren. Shout out to McLaren for having the Phoenix Suns on their livery this weekend. That was amazing.
It was reflected in the game, too.
Was it? No, it wasn't.
Really?
No.
Oh, I thought it was. I thought that screenshot you sent me was from the game.
No, that was from the sprint race. But yeah, McLaren, I guess they have like one of the owners is partially invested in the Suns. And so they both like shouted each other. And yeah, they're NBA Finals, game 5-6 is tomorrow.
I mean, that's exciting too.
3-2, yeah. Bucks and the Suns. It's like sports are getting shaken up because usually it's like the Lakers and the Nets or, you know, all those pile-on teams. But
no, it's good to see, and I think the cool thing about that is everyone loves an underdog, so everyone's rooting for the Suns, which is good for them.
Interesting though, this I was gonna say it's a pretty similar to the actual. I need to see that race. Maybe we'll watch the race at a bonus like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I just want to see that
that crash.
That crash, yeah. This could be an interesting element to the podcast, though, just kind of zooming through the replay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's cool what the Phoenix Suns are doing. You know, hats off to them. I always respected Jason Kidd back in the day. I was a Mavs fan, so man can play.
Did they hit him?
I don't know. But go to that thing.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
So next week, where are we? Spa?
No, Hungary.
Hungary.
Yeah, I tried to recreate the Hamilton thing.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, see, look. I went on the inside line.
You screwed him up.
He didn't even get screwed up, dude, but look at those graphics, man.
Alright, yeah, the graphics in this one are more contrasty. Serious.
Yeah, I could see that. The one thing I want improvement on is like the theater mode.
Yeah.
Because like in Halo 3, you could have the free camera and like fly around and like.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
It's a beautiful game, and it's like like look at the tires. Like when you brake, like the brakes light up and like.
Yeah.
Like it would be really cool to just like be able to fly around and look at the race in motion. And the photo mode's actually pretty cool. I don't know if you messed around with it.
I have not, no.
It renders. I'll show you when we're done. But yeah, that's one thing I want them to do. Let's see what you're doing.
Well, go back to the go to that crash you wanted to see.
It's not happening yet. Not for a while. I have to pit.
Can you not like choose where to move the cursor, or are you stuck with this?
I'm stuck with this.
Wow, that is horrible. Yeah, I need to improve that.
Oh yeah, there's your driving. Talk about horrible.
Well, like I said, I was kind of walking on eggshells the whole race. Like I was just trying to get the hang of it and not crash.
Yeah, it's fair. I've had some practice. Holy shit.
Yeah. It's actually going to be nice to see it split screen this time because it's going to look different on the podcast.
It will, yeah. That's another thing we might...
I don't know how I feel about, honestly. Because it was nice to see both views.
Yeah.
Side by side rather than...
It was more aesthetically pleasing, and the screen's probably going to be a lot smaller, so it's going to be harder for people to watch.
Well, I mean, we'll figure it out along with you guys, too.
Yeah. Jesus, how far is it? Yeah, like...
Is it even worth watching, or should we edit this part down?
I don't know, dude. It'll be fine. We can listen to it, and we'll see. We'll make the decision in the cutting room. But this is an addition. The podcast is basically over, and this one was a lot better than the one we recorded the other night.
Yeah, that was just whatever, you know.
I do think
maybe we had a little too much booze. I mean, maybe I had a little too much booze.
Just that's another thing we should the fucking Red Crew. That's another thing we should probably, you know, put into writing is like topics of conversations that are off limits.
Yeah.
And topics of conversations that are, and like, you know, try to like, so we don't end up wasting. We don't end up wasting 40 minutes because someone said something stupid.
Yeah.
And now we can't release it. So, also, I'm a big fan of like just adding beeps to like things to like kind of censor ourselves. But I think
I'm down. But I think it just.
I think initial self censorship is good. Just so that, like, you know, I don't fucking keep calling.
I mean, we're still figuring out the podcast, and that's
pretty boy and whatnot. So, like, because like it did say, like, yeah, dude, no driver's gonna come on this podcast ever. Shitting on them.
It's true,
and I'm like, yeah, you're right. Maybe we should tone down,
because like the two that have the biggest shot of like coming on, like, and not even like, you know, acting like a big ego, are Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo.
And coming on here,
or just like interacting with it somehow.
Oh, like a live stream or something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, yeah. That's a
well. No,
away.
I know, but I'm saying those are the only two that would really be possible.
I mean, Leclerc plays the game on Albon, Russell. I think the guys who like actually play the F1 game would be inclined to like actually see what's up.
Dude, look, Max didn't finish.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him.
It'd be really interesting if they added the days simulation to the drivers. You know, like you could pretend to race in the race. Like they... Wow. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
No, let's see it. The TV view first, yeah.
Holy shit.
No, keep going. They just ran into it. Go back. I need to see that from another angle.
That's hilarious, dude.
He just ran. Did Yuki just run into you?
Let's go to Carlos Sainz.
Oh no! Into his teammate.
Yeah, man. He was like, "Oh shit!" See the AI? Look at the AI's like steering.
Was he like texting driving?
The AI's like, "Where do I go?" Holy shit!
Wow.
Dude, that's so dangerous. Like, if that happened in real life,
You have to red flag the race. You're right. So who caused this mess? You?
Yeah, look at this. Oh no. Oh, so what happened to fucking Verstappen happened to me.
Yeah.
I was going too fast. I couldn't control it.
I want to see you're on board real quick. Woo! No, that's even worse, dude. There's no cushions on those. Wait, go back. I want to see that slower. No, but look, that's dangerous, dude. I mean, look at this. That's really bad. Dude, the
really
wheel
bad.
is like magnetic. The wheel is like magnetically attached to the car. Look at that.
No, they have straps. Like that's real.
Really?
Yeah. Like the.
Well, then that's hella dangerous, dude. Look at how close that gets to your halo.
Yeah, dude.
Like you could possibly die during that. Look at that.
Well, that's why the halo's there, dude.
That's horrible. That's a horrible crash.
Yeah. Like if this happened in real life, dude, Sainz and Leclerc would beat. Now that would be something to make some noise over because like there's a crash right there.
Yeah.
And then just boom, immediately full speed
from your teammate. That's just like woo.
Can you go slow mo?
I don't know. Wow, that's pretty interesting. I have to admit. Yeah, dude, the way it's just...
dude, look at that. He
wow,
nudged me.
He did.
Ocon, bro. That guy. Holy shit, that fucking guy.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Wow.
I probably should have braked. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, that's dangerous, man. Jeez. And his tire fucking came off.
Yeah, dude.
The rest of the podcast is just us replaying this crash.
It is pretty epic. Look at this. Alright, that's just bad reaction on the sizes. But I just love how...
He did like a jump rope on the fucking... Look. Look. Watch the wheel. Look.
And then fucking Yuki, dude. Yuki's just like, oh shit.
Dude, we need to have like a highlights channel for this podcast. Or just put on clips, the best clips.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that's the bonus.
Yeah, that's
Thanks
the
for
bonus.
listening. If you listen to the whole thing, you're a true G.
Oh, I
Good fan.
Yeah. Man, if we had another thing they added is like the real safety car, so now it's not just virtual.
That's true. I would like to try that.
Yeah, but you can't. You can only do it in single player, unfortunately. Not again restrictions. But anyway, that's the podcast.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
We'll probably do it before the race next time.
You guys can be like Yuki here and just zoom out.